this time, even when I'm not in the whole of my health, which is great.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with this, that you are able to handle it in much better and cautious way right this time. Huh?
Yeah.
All right. So whenever we get sick, or I mean, physically or mentally or emotionally, there is only one thing we need to do, and that is to recover. Nothing. So we must focus on recovery rather than making the sickness more powerful by your irritation, your fear, your anxiety, your restlessness. All these things make the attack or that sickness more powerful. But when you decide that the only thing I need to do is just to recover, and for recovery, what is more important is that first you don't give power to the sickness. And it really works with physical sickness, it works with mental sickness, it works with emotional sickness. So don't to give any power to that sickness. It will stop the further damage. And then to give yourself good love, peace, and joy energy, restful energy, which will support the recovery process, the healing process. And then you recover nicely and good. And also, when we don't fear and we just accept that what has happened, and now you just need to keep going, then the time of recovery, of course, become very less, but also this time when we are sick, this is a time when somehow amazingly you're more connected with your own self, because your physical body sometimes is in pain or is not behaving greatly. So you're more connected with yourself all the time. So that's a spiritual benefit of it. Any pain or any sickness in the body makes you more closer to your own self. Right. That's funny, but this is so true, because when body is perfect, we don't really care what it is doing. But when body is misbehaving for some reason, we take care of it. And also you are more in your subconsciously all the time more connected with your own self. And that is the time when lot many connection activity happens, means lot many insights come, lot many understanding development come. And if you really want to, for example, understand something, or if you want to contemplate upon something, these are one of the best times for that. It's amazing, but it works nicely. So when your body is not in the perfect way, you have two choices. When you can be fearful or irritated or restless, or you just accept and you give enough rest and love to yourself, and also be open to receive some insight, some intuition, some new understanding, and some more tolerance. Tolerance is a very big thing, and it comes to us sadly only when we are in pain of any kind. But tolerance is a very big energy and very good virtue. And we all need it, because it really helps in our growth, and also it helps to sustain our growth, not to just receive and then go back. No, to sustain our growth. So tolerance is a very important quality we must have. But the thing is that the tolerance can only be developed. Normally it comes to us when we are in some kind of pain. So the positive part of being in these times when the body is sick, that you receive or develop a greater amount of tolerance inside you. Greater, and tolerance can emotionally directly be related with letting go, that you develop more acceptance power inside you. The more tolerance you develop inside you, the more acceptance power you develop inside you. And it helps you. And that is right. And that is something very amazing. When you grow more tolerance, you grow more acceptance power, and you become more empowered to let go of things and not to hold on, and to become more adapting, accepting, and able to give other people or other situations space in your life in a more comfortable manner. And this is really good growth, right? So yeah.
Thank you.
This time is good. Every time in life is actually spiritual time. We can, with our consciousness, we can turn everything into a spiritual practice. It's so amazing. Right? Good. Let me see who all are available here. Yeah, Carol is here, Supriya is here, Shivale is here, Snehita is here. How are you doing, Snehita?
Hello. Sorry for late joining.
No problem, Liz, but we were discussing something very beautiful. I don't know how much you have heard of it, but yeah.
I just joined. I'm sorry.
Maybe Margie can share with you what I discussed right now later when you guys want to talk to each other. Okay. Yes, Snehita? You have to, we cannot hear you, Snehita. No, we could hear you before, but not now. Maybe you mute and unmute yourself or reconnect your mic again. All right. Yeah, Christian, you wanted to say something?
I don't have any special topic. I mean, maybe I was the last 2 weeks I was very isolated in the nature or contemplate, non-duality, just exploring myself. Was very wonderful. Now I feel very much inner peace, and I try to share to spread.
Beautiful.
Yeah, sometimes it's very good if you be alone, far away, so no disturbance. And yeah, that's what I have done the last 2 weeks.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
After you came back from the fest, this is what you did, right?
Yes. It was also nice. Yeah, there was a nice mantra singing and stuff. So, but it was more commercial stuff there. So yeah.
Yeah. So they have invited me also in a fest to be a teacher. There's a Prema Fest in Lithuania, 5 days. And they have given me, I think 4 or 5 sessions, like kind of one every day, which is like too much. Because there are so many teachers, and usually all the teachers have around 2 sessions or 3 sessions. But so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a new and good experience.
Already, or it is in future?
Sorry?
It was already the fest there? Is it?
No, it is from 8th to 13th of August.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah, so I'm giving one meditation training in Lithuania till 6th. It will end on 6th, and then from there I will go to this fest. So nice. Everything is in the same area, coming together. Yeah.
One question, because you talked before about sickness and healthiness, and my question, there was a question arise in the past days. So does it make some difference if you have a sickness? So I mean, then you have any virus, bacteria, and stuff. So that I think you're freeze now. I know you're still there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or in this case, if you have bacteria and stuff, so I think the goal is to remove this bacteria or something. But what is when you have any damage in organ or any, maybe, I don't know, broken leg or something? Does it make some difference?
Well, no, because physical process of recovery is independent with your emotional process. Problem happens that we give the physical problem more emotional power mm, by being fearful or irritated or anxious. But when we keep our emotional self intact, then we can take this opportunity as a spiritual opportunity of becoming aware of this connection which we already experiencing, and that gives great insights. Yeah, if somebody has like a more severe thing, of course the recovery will take its own time, but you have more uh, connection and more time for connection. I mean, I will give you an example that for people who have some special abilities or some disabilities, we have started calling them special abilities. Sometimes somebody who has some disability, they uh, develop some extra senses because of the connection, self connection. Because if they have some problem, but they also develop some different extra senses and they develop some special abilities in them. This happens many times, but only with those people who accept their situation and not keep struggling with that inside. Accept does not mean that you don't want to recover. Accept that this has happened or this is the situation. Now I need to recover and I need to support the recovery, and not struggling with that situation by not accepting it. By not accepting it means that sometimes you say, oh my God, what is that? What is this? Why it happened? Why me? What the fuck? All these kind of things, when they come in our mind, that means we are struggling with it. We are not still accepting it, even if it has happened. Okay. When I met you in Ulm last month, before that, in fact, when I was in Switzerland and my brother came to visit me, and we had planned to go to Geneva for a day trip early in the morning, and we have done all the booking and stuff. And just before that, in the night, late night, we were going back home, and I got my ankle twisted. And when the ankle is twisted, it's quite pain, and you was not supposed to walk and stuff. And well, I stayed, I sat down there on the stairs only, and after 10-15 minutes, then we had to come back home. We have to walk back when we did that. And we did whatever we needed to do. And me and my brother discussed that we will see in the morning what is the situation. Maybe we go, maybe we cannot go, depending on how my feet is behaving, my ankle is behaving. But I was not irritated or in non-acceptance mode with it. I accepted it, that it has happened. Now it needs recovery. I gave it love. I gave it all the things I needed to do. We did some ice, this thing, everything, whatever needed to be done, put the leg up and gave it enough rest and everything. Emotionally also supported the recovery. And no irritation or nothing. Oh, we have already purchased the ticket. Maybe we cannot go. Maybe go. We did not. We decided. I also decided within myself and spoke with my brother, and Javelia was also there, that we will see in the morning what is the situation. Accordingly, we will do. So right now, no tension, no more struggle. Just sleep nicely. Took a painkiller and slept. And in the morning, I was not having any pain in walking. I was having pain in the area, but not in the walking. And I thought, let's just go. And we could go. And of course, we took care. So I did not stretch it. I gave it rest as many times as possible. But we could just do it. And after that, anyway, I came to you, and then we went trekking and everything, So even in my twisted ankle, actually, it just recovered magically. And I am walking and trekking so much after that. In fact, before that also, but after that since. And if I touch it in the ankle, the pain is still there, but very light. But no pain in any other movement. And I have experienced this kind of recovery several times in my life, because I keep on traveling all the time and something keep happening to the body. Sometimes it's different bed, sometimes it's something. But the most important thing is that whenever anything happens, you immediately accept it and put it into the recovery mode. That means, okay, it has happened, and now we need to recover. No irritation, no inner struggle, no fear, no anxiety. Just give it love, just take care of whatever is needed, medicine or whatever, or exercise, stretching, and but feel connected with yourself and keep giving that part, that body part, energy and love and light. Do some meditation. I did my being of light meditation also. So do meditation or whatever we need to do. And also put no pressure that, oh, you have to recover fast. Put no pressure. I did not say, oh, you need to recover till tomorrow morning. I say, okay, take your time. Whatever has happened, accept it. And we will see in the morning if we can do it or not. So put no pressure, because any pressure is actually first a pressure on yourself. So what pressure you are putting on recovery, also you're feeling that pressure inside you. That creates a struggle. And when we say that meditation is end of all struggles, it is of the meditative life means that we start to remove and finish all the struggles and all the habits of inner struggles. I'm talking about inner struggles in life. The more you finish the inner struggle, the more smooth and free-flowing life becomes outside. Because our outside life is reflection of our inside being, no? So so this is how it always happened. I've experienced these things many times, several times in my life. And whenever, also magically, because thankfully my work is like this, that whenever I need to share some energy or need to give some workshop or some training, and before that, if something happens in my body, it just recovers magically. It always happens. So I experienced something 2 days before also. But from today, my training is starting. I'm after the call, my workshop is there. Then tomorrow the training is there. So body just recovered, which is so good. Yeah.
Okay. And this means also the focus should not be so much on special meditation technique like the love and light goes into the ankle and stuff. So if the first and most important part, stop the struggling and stuff, is not done. Yeah.
Yes, you do the meditation,
Yeah.
whatever is required as a medication, as okay, you are putting ointment or you are taking a pill, and also you are doing the meditation. But you don't keep focusing on that. Otherwise, that creates an anxiety and struggle. Right. So it is like this, that you also have to give it some rest. And if you focus too much, it is you are getting into anxiety. So be easy with that. Yeah. Good question, because this will really help many people. Right, people, understood? Supriya, it will also help you if you try and apply this way, right?
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Sorry, I can't come on camera. I had like allergy attack today, so kind of have a bad hay fever right now.
Ah, allergies also have something related with, I mean, you can recover fast from allergic attack when you don't give the irritation or struggle energy. It is very,
Yeah, I've taken my medicine. I'm resting. There is no
yeah,
struggle.
yeah. Be easy with it. Great. Okay, wonderful. Who
Hello,
wants?
sir.
Hi, yes,
Snehita.
Rita.
Are you
Yeah,
able to
you
hear my
are
voice?
now speaking. Yeah, I can.
Yes, yes. My mic is a little off. That's
Mhm.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good,
And
Snehita.
also, hi to everybody. It's my first time being here in this, meeting and group meeting and all. So, yeah, things are a little in my circle, so it's a little different. People are a little sick, so I'm being, giving time for them to be there. So, I'm taking little time to complete the course and all. So that's why I'm little late to it, and also late to this meetings and all these days. So yeah, and also the course is little amazing. Like it has changed me a lot. Maybe in the way I think. I think I just take some time even I'm about to do something. It has brought a lot of clarity. I'm pretty good, and I have taken right decision by being in here, meeting you all and all. Thank
Very
you.
good, Snehita. And it's not about being late. When it is time, it is time. And yeah, you can attend you should attend also the Sangha calls. And you have completed the training. Today only I have
Yes,
received
yes, yes.
almost.
So yeah, that's
Good. Okay. So what is the most important change you find inside yourself? And then what is the most important change you find around you because the change you found inside you?
First thing I overthink a lot about anything, if I do it, what will happen? So everything, lot of overthinking. So now I have just stop. If I want to do something, I just stop. Okay, is this really necessary? So okay, I have that sense of clarity is there, and also the way I speak with the people also change. Previously, I used to be a little anger kind of thing, you know but now I just take some deep breaths and I talk to them very well. So even with my husband, or also the communicating with the people around me, it changed. I have that peace. Previously it's little lacking there. Some
Wonderful.
clarity is very nice. Very, I love that actually.
Wonderful, wonderful. This is wonderful. So, and you think that it is because of this, your communication and your connection and your relation with the people also became better, right?
Yes, when I started doing the videos and all, first is heart chakra breathing. When I first saw the video, I was like, okay, what is this? Oh, I don't know. So like, should I do it? I was little being judgmental, to be frank. Does it really work? And I thought, okay, let's just trust the process. Don't make any conclusions of what's there and all. So I follow it. Fantastic. It's nice. Very good. Everything is
Yeah.
so simple. We already know all the things that are there. Like you have put out certain point killers and like that. But we know it, but we don't consciously make aware of that things in our life. If we put them, we implement them well, certain good changes are happening also.
Very good. Yeah. So mind is always in hurry about
Yes.
judging, and somehow the ego gets power, and that's very tricky actually, because the ego gets power when you judge somebody or something in a negative manner. If you judge something in a positive manner, ego does not get power in there. It is a simple thing. But if you judge somebody in a negative manner or something, then ego gets power. And that is why subconsciously we are always, our mind is always in a hurry to judge something, and judge something in a doubtful manner or in a negative manner. And that is why it takes a great amount of consciousness growth to trust. So trust makes you grow spiritually and makes your consciousness grow, and your consciousness grow builds more trust. So it is a cycle, and it's very important, because if you are on the path of transformation, you just have to trust the process, the flow. And life is not complicated actually. Life is not that, oh, you need to find peace, so you have to go climb the Himalayas and go up to the top of the mountain and meditate there, then only you will find peace. Believe me, I have done it for many years, literally climbing the mountain up in Himalayas every day and going and living there. And I have done all that. And of course, that brings you something, but that does not bring you something which you cannot get here, right now. It does not bring you something new. It brings you, probably, it helps you to lower down the noise. But as I always say, that I never got a guide like me, who could present all the things in a simple manner. When I started realizing things, I was just laughing at my own stupidity, that how such a fool I am, that I've been just wasting so much of time and struggling to find and understand such simple things which are already there in us. Right. And that's how and why I actually made this course and training very simple for everybody, so that everybody can understand. And for me, everybody can be a great meditator, because we all are spiritual beings. If we have soul, we are spiritual. If we think like this, if we understand ourselves like this, we discover different aspects of our life, which is amazing. But normal life, by habit, only mind works. The soul does not work, right? Only mind controls everything. It just tries, and it tries to label everything very quickly, because if it labels, then it feels that it is in control of that thing. If it does not label, then it has to feel confused. It has to remain confused that, oh, I don't know what is going to happen. But trust gives you restfulness during that unknown process, when you are not labeling and you are just flowing and you are just discovering, seeing. So discovery happens only and only when you can trust and when you flow, and when you say your mind to your mind that, hey, don't label, don't judge, let's just go, let's just see, right? And that is why discovery, especially self-discovery, is a very, very beautiful process. Discovery essentially means flowing into the unknown and don't know what is happening. But everybody does that because of some idea you get, some sign you get, some resonance you get, that builds the trust, right? So keep this habit on in your life. It is going to help you greatly. Keep the trust on, and keep whatever you have discovered within yourself during the training. You are almost completing it. You are still in the training. So you are already in this energy cycle, which works amazingly. And you are excited about this newfound energy inside you. But now your job is what we learned the first day, to absorb and retain this energy. You have to be
Yep.
like this. You don't need to go back to your old patterns. Otherwise, no fun. So this is the most important thing, right?
Yes.
And in that, your practice of consciousness and your remembrance about all that you have learned and understood and accepted is very important. And this remembrance, you need to make some anchors. Everybody should make some anchors so that they can remember easily. Now, one anchor is to meditate every day. Second anchor is to remain in touch with the Sangha here. That is why I have created this Sangha, this group, so that, it reminds you that what you have learned whenever you speak, whenever you talk. Keep speaking, in fact, with the students to student, you guys together also, so that you can get the reminders all the time, and keep joining these calls, Sangha calls. And also, of course, if you want, you can progress of our 200-hour level 2, or otherwise keep repeating sometimes this training. And I'm going to tell one very beautiful trick to all of you, and maybe next call you guys should get your life books, what you have created during the training, right? I'll give you some one very nice trick with that. Okay, so Snehita,
Yes.
and everybody out there, a big responsibility on you is to sustain your growth, to hold on to that, to retain it, and not to go back to your old patterns in any manner, right? And that is why what we do this, what meditation brings exercise. You keep doing that every month or every 15. How the energy, are you going up or are you going down, whatever, so that you know that, okay, some things are changing inside me and I need to take care of them. Okay.
Dave, uh, can I share an experience what I have explored last 2 weeks, because it's exactly that what you have told now.
Yeah, Christian.
Yeah. So if you be very alone anywhere else, so there's no person, nothing, so, and then you're just sitting there, and then very soon the mind starts to talking, to shouting, to make unrest and stuff. So, and then what we do usually is we go in resistance. So we don't want this, that the mind, so, and it gives you a very unrest feeling. So, but when I was there and I was just sitting there and I just ignored it, just by ignorance, yeah. So, and then the mind starting make more trouble and then feeling arise. So, and I was just sitting there and ignored it, yeah. And then after not only 10 minutes, maybe, then the mind doesn't have any power anymore, because if you are not in resistance, the mind cannot hold on you. So like this, yeah, this was my experience in the last 2 weeks. And then after 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, a very deep inner peace arise. So, and I think this is exactly that what you have told right now.
Yeah, exactly. And I also gave a very funny example of that. There's this very famous song from Shaggy, "Wasn't Me." Yeah. Do you hear that song? Anybody knows that song? It wasn't me. So, yeah. So, I mean, he was doing everything but kept saying, "It wasn't me, wasn't me." Similarly to your mind, you don't need to be in resistance or acceptance of it. If it is trying to give you some unrest or some negative feeling, you just need to say, I don't belong to you. I don't care. I don't take it. I don't resonate with it. Or I'm not doing it. You can keep doing, but I'm not doing it with you. I'm not getting trapped by you. Once you say this, once you ignore it, and then in some time it starts to lose power. And it is not only about that meditation technique. of that 10 minutes. But if you make this choice and if you just keep doing it, whenever your mind tells you something and you respond it back by saying whether you feel really consciously it is required or not, or choose to ignore it, slowly as a habit, it stops bothering you and it starts supporting you. Mind becomes, it's a training, it's a mind training. Mind becomes a very good support for your consciousness growth because it doesn't disturb you then, it just supports you in understanding, feeling, and implementing what you really want to do consciously. Okay, for example, if mind has agenda like 10 things in the list that we need to do this, and say tomorrow I need to do this agenda, right? A full list, or in coming days in life. And suddenly you feel some pull from somewhere, some calling, something beautiful happening. And you feel that, oh, this is much more better. This is something what I was looking for in life, and this is what will bring me transformation. And when you really decide and become clear about it, and you tell your mind that, hey, this is what exactly we need to look to, we need to look forward to. Mind should be that trained, and it becomes that trained that it should not resist. It should not resist by giving you fears or insecurities or fear of losing something, that, oh, how can you do that? If you do that, then you will lose these things. There are so many tasks, there are so many things pending, there are so many agendas. We cannot really think like this, Mind tells you that. But if mind is supporting you, if mind is trained by you, then mind will say, hi, it's okay. Yeah, all those agendas, all those things are really not important in life. They keep happening. So there's nothing to gain or lose here. Let's focus on this. Let's do this. And what I'm saying, there is a great example in many people's life when they come to join my training suddenly sometime, like in Switzerland also. Last time, this girl from Germany, Fernanda, she just joined 2 days before, and she could not get the holiday, but somehow she managed everything and kept on working early morning and late evening, something, but she did it. And like half of the week she could get the holiday, 2-3 days she had to work. But it is like that she was looking for something like this, or some of you also must have experienced that. And the moment you find this resonance that, yeah, this is it, this is what I need to do, this is where my solution is, then all the agendas of the mind, all the work in hand, all the task list, all the jobs, everything, your mind find the way to handle it. And your mind will say, oh, doesn't matter, we will do, it's okay, let's focus on that, this is something very important, we can handle that. Now this is a friend mind. You can experience it when you are really clear about some decision that I want to do it. And I really respect these things or these kind of efforts when people make it. Like another student of mine, when he came, he decided to do this training and he wanted to come. He says, he went to his boss for the holidays, for the off, and the boss said, no, I cannot give you. So he said, okay, then I want to resign. This is my resignation letter. He said, are you mad? I mean, and he was in Singapore. So he was like, are you mad? You want to leave the job for some meditation training? And he said, well, I don't know, maybe I cannot explain you well, but this is life for me. I need to do it. And job, I can find another one after this training. It's okay if I'm capable, but I really need to do it. And there is no if and but to it. And the boss said, oh my God, you are mad. Okay, go. He has given the off. And then when he came back, his boss was the first person who asked him to start giving some sessions in the office, in the company, which was so good. So such thing really happened. There was another woman, she was having a Indian girl, I think from Bangalore or Hyderabad. she had this 1-year-old baby, but she wanted to come to the training, and she said at the home to her husband that I want to go to this training. And the husband said, "Are you mad? This is like you just have 1-year-old baby. How will you go and do it? Leave it." So she said, "No, I'm not going to leave it. He will come with me, and you will also come with me. So you take off and you come with me. I'll do the training. And of course, I will be there because my training in between you can get time. But you be there also. You can do your office work, whatever, but you be with the baby." So we all three are going. So the 3 people came to the training. I mean, of course, only she attended, but they were there. So it is about that mind can give you so many of not possible ideas that, oh, it's not possible, it's wrong. And mind can give you the solution also of whatever, I mean, a solution through something which looks impossible. And I see these examples every day. There are like, I mean, more than 700 people have already done training with me to be like this proper big training in the world, and every person has an amazing story to share. And most of the people who come, they bypass their mental fears and blocks, and then they join the training, either online or in person or whatever it is. But because our mind is trained to feel fear or blocks first, that you want to do this thing, okay, for 10 days, no, you cannot go. It's too much. This will go wrong. This will, sometimes all things are manageable. In India, I mean, mostly I feel many people say, no, it's not possible. I cannot come out of home for 5 days or 10 days or 7 days. But when they have some wedding in some relation, the entire family goes for 7 days. You know, then it can happen. But for your own life, it cannot happen. So I don't understand these things. Or when somebody dies, also we leave everything and go, you know. So for that, if it is happening because you give that as very important even in life, then this is also an important event in your life, your own transformation. So everybody must give that much importance to it, right? And whatever you decide, then mind starts and learns to listen to it and arrange for it. Yeah. Good. Carol, you are going to start the practice session this week with Jenny?
Yes. Yeah, we chat, me and Jenny, and we are gonna chat also today our plan, because we try to fix also with Gerard like a time, and some are like he wants in the night and she wants in the day. So anyway, so we try to do it like in the morning. So me and Jenny have a plan this week to meet each other and to practice together, and to be more comfortable with the Zoom, with the music and all of this. So we are going to train like together first for this week, and after we are going to make a plan for next week.
Wonderful. I'm happy with this. But there are more people. Danny is also there, and he's still in the training, but he's from Miami, and there are many people from US and Canada. They can join. So yeah.
Okay.
Yes, can start.
So when we are going to be ready, let's say we have just a week of practice, and we can maybe share after in the group, and so more people can join. Yeah. But to be honest with you, for me, it's like for the family and everybody around, it's like the people, most of my people around, they don't really speak English. So this is good because it's going to be a good practice. But I'm translating like all the meditation now. This is what I'm focusing on. So, and after I will be able to to put some French sessions, so you can also put on your app.
Very nice. Good.
So
We can have different thing in French also. Wonderful. So, okay, good, good. So you guys practice and then announce, and then we can start one everyday meditation session in American time zone also. Good. Okay, and anybody has any question today? We have already discussed actually so many things today, huh? Yes. Yes, Margie.
Are you putting up the Zoom link from this week for
No, because I think if Vartika is doing it, she can create the Zoom link herself, or otherwise start using the Google Meet link, because I just have this one account, and then people sometimes book discovery call and everything, and I can give for now, but and some days it can clash with some other meeting. So if somebody else has a professional Zoom account, they can share. Otherwise, you can use Google Meet if you want to make it long. It's not a very complicated thing, so we should not actually depend. I was actually feeling that I'm going to create a automated system in the app, and in that then there would be built-in Zoom calling and stuff. But still there is time. I need more time to activate it and to integrate the API, etc. And I'm now now from tomorrow I'm having one training, then next week another training, and after that this Tantra Fest. So I'm now busy till 15th of August, so will not be able to complete that. But yeah, for that time you can use anything.
okay, and the app for the iPhones, any word on it yet?
Yeah, that is also another thing which is going on parallel, because after that only the entire process would be started. So we are fixing up. I've got these consultants from America. They are really working hard on that and doing everything what they can.
Okay.
So we are waiting for that.
Okay.
We're waiting for 3 months, but this is how it is. What to do? So yeah, so waiting for that also.
Okay. Well,
It
thank
can
you.
happen any moment.
Yeah.
But when will that moment come, I don't know. So yeah. Okay, and okay, so let's just do some meditation together for 10 minutes and sit straight, back straight, sit relaxed. Close your eyes. That you are very restful inside and all the struggles are ending as you are being silent within yourself. You're very calm, very restful. Slowly take 3 deep breaths. Move your fingers and toes. Rub your hands. Place them on your arms. Open your eyes and rub the hands back on your face and on your body. Come back. Namaste. Thank you, people. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you, Dev. See you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.